Hi everyone, welcome on my channel again. And today I want to speak about something that even my clients who are very close with me, even that fear they never share. And this fear is fear to be good enough for a woman. And this actually the basic fear that all men have, and not just men but women also, if I'm good enough for this person or not. And this what makes a lot of people frustrated, because when they start dating, for example, you've been in relationships for many years before, you've been married, and you just get out of that and you started to date, you always have this fear: if I'm good enough, if it's really compatible person or not, or this person will expect much more from me. So I would share with you how I match people, because as you know guys, I'm matchmaker for more than 15 years, and there are certain things that I discuss with my clients from the beginning to understand if they will be compatible with each other. Because of course all men want to have a pretty beautiful woman, and maybe younger, maybe like, you can have a lot of things that you're looking for in partner, but you still need to be compatible with this person. Because one thing is to find a real person who is compatible with you, and another thing is to have a fantasy, to have an idea about potential life partner. And if you just have an idea or you have a fantasy, that will definitely take you far away from reality, and you will have just two options: or you will just try to chat with people and these people will not be interested in you, and another option, you will go out on a date with this type of ladies that you are looking for, but when they meet with you, they will expect something different from you, and because of that they will reject you and you will get more frustrated. And in this case you will feel upset, frustrated, and maybe you will even stop dating. And I've seen that stories before. So let me share with you how I match people, and that may help you to understand how you need to figure out from the beginning, if you speak with someone from matchmaker, if you speak with someone on a dating app, how you need to understand if this person suits you or not. So from the beginning I always figure out about the lifestyle of people. The biggest mistake, I think, that life partner may change you for better, and how usually it sounds. So man who has unhealthy habits, who is eating everything, and guys, I do not judge you for that, but he doesn't do sports, or he did sports in the past, for example, and today he doesn't do anything, but he's still looking for a lady who will be very fit, good looking, eating healthy, because he is saying, I want to have this person, so this person will help me to change. And this is kind of, you're looking for a credit, because usually people are compatible if they have similar lifestyle. You do not need to be 100% the same, obviously not, but in the same time you need to have similar lifestyles. And if you are enjoying to watch Netflix in the evening, to do it with your chips or burger or beer, and you want to have a woman who is doing yoga sport and she's in healthy habits, you will not be able to be together. Because a woman, if she doesn't have mental issues, she will not look for someone to change, she will look for someone similar. So firstly, if you want to have this type of partner, and you can have this type of partner, you need to start to change yourself. And when you will change, in this case, you will be able to match with this type of woman. But if you are not there yet, but you want to find, and you are like actually happy with yourself, you're okay with yourself, try to find a woman who is not too much into that healthy lifestyle. And it doesn't mean she will be a bad person, it doesn't mean she will look bad. She can be a very good looking person, but she will enjoy eating unhealthy, and like watching TVs and gaming and so on. So in this case, you guys will be happy together, and when you meet, you will have similar topics to discuss. You will discuss what shows did you watch, what do you want to watch, or this is just an example, but this is actually basic of. So And this is actually basic. So when I interview men and women, I already find out, okay, this person have this type of lifestyle and this person that type of lifestyle. And even though you will like this girl, I will tell you, you know what, I definitely can introduce you, but again, that will make you frustrated and upset because she will not be happy with this type of man. Same thing about travel. For example, there is a girl who come to me and say, you know what, I want to meet a man who is well traveled. He traveled the world and he likes to go to different places. But when I asked her, did you ever travel? She said, oh no, but actually I want to do that, but I never did before. And again, that's possible when you are a little bit younger, when you're around your 20s, you are still developing your personality. If you are 22, 23, 25, you're still figuring out what you like and what you don't like. But still, it's already something about your personality. And there is nothing bad that she doesn't travel. There is nothing bad because it's her personality. She feels comfortable where she is. But for some reason, she is looking for a man who is traveling a lot. I don't know the purpose. Maybe she watched, I don't know, the Instagram that it's cool to travel, or her friend is traveling a lot, so she wants to do the same. But in this case, when these two people will meet together, they can try to develop something. But in the end of the day, this man, he will like to travel a lot, and this lady, she will like to stay at home. So they will not have compatibility. They will not match because they want to have a different lifestyles. So for this woman, I would definitely suggest the same person, because it's a lot of men who even never leave United States or never leave France. He's from France, but he never leave France. With these people, they will just enjoy life together. So it's important to dive deeper and understand, who am I? What kind of person am I? So be gentle to yourself, be loving to yourself. Don't try to change yourself for others. Don't try to change yourself because, okay, these people in Instagram said that I need to travel. These people in Instagram tell me that I need to go to fancy restaurants, but I like to eat at home. And if you will be honest with yourself, if you be loving and caring to yourself, you will understand that my partner will be like this and like that. My partner will not be different from me because I love myself. And in this case, again, you can definitely find out from the beginning, if you chatting with person, even just from the beginning, when you just start talking on a dating app, you'll already find out, because this is quality I like in myself. I like to eat at home. So I will ask man if he likes to eat at home or he is going to restaurants every day. And I like to eat at home not because I cannot afford that. It's just because I like that. I like to cook. I like to stay at home and eat at home. So if I know that this is my priority, I will prioritize that in other people, and I will look for person with exact same qualities. And someone will think that, oh my God, this is not really so important to eat at home or eat out. It's not that important if you do not understand that all that creates your personality. So my personality created from my lifestyle. If I like to do like a lot of sports or not, if I like to do yoga or not, it all creates my personality. And if I will just cut everything and say, okay, I don't care, then your personality will be destroyed and you will not be yourself anymore. So do you really want to meet a partner who will destroy your personality, or you still want to be yourself but just happy with type of person who is like you? So this is actually really important to understand, to be happy in relationships. And this is how I start conversation with people to match them successfully. Next thing, and I will not tell you that this is the most important, but still it's important, financial part. Because some girls, and now I want to talk to men, some girls, they like to have fancy life. Can we judge them for that? No, they are just like that. I don't know what is the purpose of that. Maybe she, again, she like to see that stuff in Instagram, on TV. She's watching some shows and she wants to be one of those. Even she is not today, she wants to be there. Or she is already there. She likes to go out only to fancy restaurants, only to 5-star hotel. like all that luxurious stuff. And actually, it's easy to see because you open your profile. It can be profile from Matchmaker, or it can be profile on a dating app, or it can be her social networks. And you see that she's doing this and this and that. You see her, she's buying her new Gucci bag and so on. So in this case, you analyze that and find out if you are a guy who can afford that or not. And maybe even you can afford that, but you don't want to have that, because I know a lot of men who have millions of dollars, but they will never spend money on that stuff because it's not their priority. Their priority is different. His priority to travel. He likes to travel, or his priority to help people. Or you just don't have money for that. And this is also fine. But in this case, it's also important not to look on this type of girls and just, like, okay, I want to have one of those. So in this case, or you need to develop your life, change something in you. And for example, you don't like to buy that stuff, but you're okay to buy that stuff for women. So in this case, yeah, you can do that. But again, if it goes against of your personality, against your values, in this case, just look for different type of people. But what I often see that men and guys, I do not judge you, I love you with all my heart. And that is why for 15 years I work with men who come to me and I match them with ladies. But men, quite often, again, they have this idea of beautiful, like fancy looking woman. She has blonde hair, like very long blonde hair, nails, makeup, all this, eyelashes, and so on. But he somehow wants to believe that she is, and you can see her also in like fancy her pictures from fancy restaurants. She has a trip to Maldives and so on. But in the same time, he want to believe that she is girl who likes to stay at home, who likes to cook and clean. And like, for example, I'm giving you just an example for you to understand the ridiculous part of that. And then when he will meet with her, he is trying to judge her. He's getting upset, like many things happening. And he's like, why you're not like I dream about you? But it's not. Girls doing the same thing. Girls, they want to have this, six-pack, 6 feet tall, this handsome guy, like with amazing smile and very flirty guy who knows how to treat women, who speak with you and you already fall in love. And they want to believe that this guy, he will not cheat, or this guy, he will not talk with a lot of women at the same time. Again, the funny part that it's life, and of course things can happen, but if you be realistic in your expectations and realistic in what kind of people exist, in this case, you will be closer to find the right person for yourself and just be happy. Because why you need to find relationships to suffer? You can try, but why you need that if you can find someone who is exactly like you and just match with this person and be happy? And also, this advice will be very important for guys. It's great when a woman, she never met a man like you. It's really great. What I mean by that, sometimes men meeting women who are, like she's seen many things in life. She did this, that, she has, maybe she has a great career. So, girl who is, whom actually in your level, like in financial or mental level, it will be difficult to surprise. And it takes so much effort from your side. Like you're like, okay, oh my God, what should I do for her to, to impress her? But I've seen so many clients of mine who choose a lady who is a little bit simpler than him and his lifestyle. And for this girl, he is just a king. So when he's doing something for her, it's like, oh my God, I never experienced that in my life. So I'm so happy. So, and this again, it's not about how much money you have. It's about the level of woman that you're looking for. So you can find someone, and I definitely advise you to find someone more simple than you, more shy than you, and like a woman that you really can impress. So for this type of woman, you will be just amazing guy, you will be a king. But for other women, you need to be in competition with other guys. For other women, you need to, for that type of girl, you need to impress her, and it's not easy. So again, relationship will make you kind of upset because you need to be in competition all the time with something, with your lifestyle, with other men, and so on. This is really important, to understand your values, your qualities, understand who you are, and not to have an idea about yourself. Like one day I will have six pack and I will be such a sporty guy. No, not today. Okay, not today. But if you want to find someone in 1 year, take your time, like develop yourself and then look for someone. But if you're looking for someone today, just try to find someone like you are, and that only that will make you happy. And the dating life will, even though you will go on a different dates, not just to meet one and forever, you will just look for a woman, but you will look for women, certain type, certain values that will match with yours, not the ideal but real. And in this case, you will be happy. So guys, I hope this video was useful for you, and subscribe to my channel. And of course, if you want to be matched with high quality matches, you know whom to text. That's it, and see you on my next video.